Okay, now we've got our bacon and our first round of meatballs are starting to get happy on the stovetop. That gives us time to prepare our fresh vegetables. So I'm going to be roasting some garlic. By roasting the garlic, it's going to get sweeter and more flavorful, and it's not going to have that sharp contrast on your palate and then give everyone garlic breath. So basically, I'm just going to cut the end off the garlic. Some big, fresh Ontario garlic that's gorgeous. Okay, now, the reason why I've cut the bottom off is because once it gets soft and it's roasted, I can just squeeze it out. Got a little bit of extra virgin olive oil here. I'm just gonna dip it in here, just so the garlic doesn't stick to our tin foil. I can hear my bacon starting to get really happy. Give it a quick stir so it cooks evenly. And I don't drain the fat out until the very end. The fat helps it cook more evenly, plus all that flavor is in there. I'm starting to get some nice color and crunch on these meatballs, so I'm gonna turn them down a little bit and just warm them through. The medium heat we use at the beginning is just to kind of crisp them up on the end to get rid of that, that spongy texture. So now they've got the crunchy color and they're just looking so happy right now. We're just gonna warm them through. That's the easiest way to explain it. So we've got our garlic ready here. Just wrapping it up here in the tin foil. I'm just gonna throw it straight into the oven. That's pretty much it. And then when it's done, it's gonna be soft and creamy and so good for you. Every time I peek in the oven to do something else, I take a quick look. And since we're at 350, like I said, it's going slow. We don't have to worry about rushing or burning our food. So it just keeps it going happy there. Okay, so if you remember, we wrapped up the garlic in tin foil at the beginning of the show to soften it up and take away that pungent flavor. So I'm just gonna check inside to make sure it's good. Essentially, if I squeeze it and it's soft, it's just ready to go. Just gonna let that garlic cool down a bit so I can get in there with my hands. You don't wanna be burning your fingerprints off. So I got the whole bulb of garlic open now, and I can go in there and I can squeeze it. And it's got a little bit of give. And we've got our garlic that's been cooling off here. We'll just slow roast it in the oven while we're doing the other things here. Now if you see where we cut it off at the bottom, it's got these natural places where I can just squeeze out my garlic. So you take your bulb, you can just push that right out. To balance off garlic, parsley is always a good option. It helps diffuse the punginess of the garlic. Even though we've got it sweet, it's still gonna have a little bit of a garlic flavor to it. So I take my parsley here and kind of curl it all up. This is called chiffonade. So I got it really small. Just get my knife in there and nice fine chop.